Welcome to Third Eye Roll, where ancient wisdom gets decoded, demystified, and occasionally roasted. I'm Dr. Justine Limos with Scarlet Trillia, here to serve up Vedic insights, spiritual real talk, and a healthy dose of side-eye. Each episode, we're diving into Vedic astrology, Ayurveda, Tantra, and the weird beauty of being human, with segments like cosmic, current events, story time with the Vedas and Shastras, WTF is that? And a mystic mic drop to leave you lit. No gurus, no fluff, just the good stuff.
So rad.
Hello, welcome back to Third Eye Roll. I'm Justine Limos. I'm here with Emily McConnell. And, you know, we're the only podcast that talks about Rahu like he's your ex and suddenly got a microscope and access to your medical records.
It's a really good way to describe Rahu right now.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Rahu is now in Shatabishaka, which is the star sign of 100 healers, also 100 illusions. And it's like, you know, it's like the friend who is always microdosing and like calls it data collection.
Data collection, downloads.
Oh, yeah, downloads.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Just getting a download from the universe.
Yeah. What was that quote that we said before? You're not ascending, you're just fucking ungrounded.
You're just ungrounded. You're not ascending, you're just ungrounded. I'm low-key annoyed with people who have ascension-syndrome.
Ugh.
Because like what they like have hot flashes and can't sleep, basically.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the major symptoms of so-called ascension syndrome. And you know, they think it's Kundalini moving and or ascension syndrome. I'm not exactly sure what that is. They're ascending out to, with, or of fifth dimensionally, I guess.
I think we're going 12 dimensions now, though.
Oh, we're 12?
Yeah, we already fast forwarded.
Damn, I'm stuck at the fifth.
Well, we got to go step by step sometimes, but sometimes you can skip ahead.
You can just you can wait. Time switch. You can switch timelines.
Switch timelines.
You can switch timelines. That's really big in the new age lexicon at the moment.
I mean,
but
yeah.
you know, I get annoyed like because this so-called ascension syndrome, you know, it just sounds a lot like prana vata pushing into ranjaka pitta and causing like heat and energy moving upward.
100%.
It doesn't sound so cosmic to me. It sounds like you've got a massive imbalance.
It sounds super body oriented. Not
I don't need to be a downer.
Oh no, not to shame or bypass anyone's experience. Ever.
Wait, I want to bypass everyone's experience of ascension syndrome.
That's, I feel that too.
Right?
I see you, I hear you.
Which, of course, was that sticker of Saturn that you sent from work?
Yeah, we need to like
like
upload
this picture of Saturn, like the planet Saturn with its rings, like with a smiley face, with hands and feet, like in a round sticker saying, I see you, I hear you. Why? Why did they choose Saturn? What is the story behind that sticker?
I don't know. This is just these are the things that come to me at my work and the, you know, like the reality over there where I do my job every day in the social services world. Someone thought that was a really cool idea. Like, oh, we're going to connect with people because Saturn's so cool.
I don't think they even knew Like, I don't. Okay, yeah, continue.
Yeah, or there's an implant in there going, this is so dark. and so horrible.
Wait, back up. What do you mean by an implant?
An implanted entity, body, person could be a human. It could be an alien, right? Who is involved in the social media marketing of a suicide prevention campaign. That's what that was for, is a suicide prevention campaign. And Saturn as a cartoon with the weird cartoon, like, you know, those like wet eyes that cartoon characters have when they're kind of like, I don't know, they're not supposed to be sad, but they're like supposed to be more empathetic, maybe. I see you, I hear you. Oh, condescending Saturn.
Condescending Saturn teaching sorrow in a suicide prevention program. Because, I mean, Saturn doesn't want you to take any way out. Saturn wants you to feel the sorrow and learn equanimity.
Absolutely. He wants you to go through. He wants you to go through. There's no, what was that? There's no.
The only way out is through.
Exactly. Thank you for picking that up. Perfect.
So we've got Rahu, the north node of the moon, the head with no body, in Shatabishaka, the star of 100 healers. And we've got Saturn stationing direct in Pisces. We've got Mercury going direct also. And so it's like, you know, the adults. Saturn is very much this adult energy. He's walking back into the room. He was backing out of the room. He was like, no, I'm not going to do this. And now he's walking back into the room. Mercury Analysis Organization is also walking back into the room. And then Rahu is like deep into the psychedelic, like first aid kit of like, is this medicine or is it
poison?
Or is it poison? But it's sure gonna be a interesting ride, right?
Oh, yeah. We can definitely expect there's going to be a wild ride for the next while, right? I mean, Mercury's going to keep moving. We know Mercury. They just keep going. They're just going to keep taking on the identities of where it moves next, right? And then Rahu, I'm feeling Rahu is like, okay, so like you were saying, we're going towards ascension. And Rahu is like, we're going to outer space, baby. We are going out there.
How about Atlas? We've got that whole Atlas like thing going on.
Yes.
I'm just casting a chart. Like, it's Rahu and Shatabishaka I don't think it's correct, but it makes me think about Woodstock, you know?
Oh.
Just like thousands of people. Woodstock, August 15th, 1969, Rahu is in Purva Bhadrapada.
Oh.
So right next door to Shatabishaka, that like lightning flash of Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra.
Wow.
And then let's see here, in August 15th to 18th, 1969 was Woodstock. And then let's move ahead because it's right at the end of Purva Bhadrapada. I'm trying to see when Rahu went into Shatabishaka there, right around January 23rd, 1970. So everybody goes to Woodstock. They get the lightning flash of awakening of Purva Bhadrapada, the one-footed goat, the lightning flash, that like extreme medicine. And then Rahu goes into Shatabishaka in 1970. So I've got to think about that a little bit more. Shatabishaka, Rahu is in a Rahu ruled nakshatra, star sign. So this is a great deal of Rahu energy.
This is Rahu to the max.
This is Rahu to the max, and it's Rahu's last star sign in its set of 3 star signs. So this is Rahu exalted. This is Rahu in its highest form of illusion and medicine and medication and meditation. So I don't know what was happening in the current world in like January 1970. But we want to think about that a little bit.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what else was going on, like in the world of like medical world of like, because we have the 100 healers theme, right?
Yeah.
What was going on? Is there some kind of technology that was invented, like some kind of like laser like thing going on?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. So, oh yeah, in January 1970, first commercial flight of the Boeing 747 jumbo jet.
Oh, that's cool.
Nigerian Civil War.
Oh.
Establishment of January 1st, 1970 as the Unix epoch time zero. I don't know what that means. It's the Unix time zero, 000. It's the point in time from which computer systems measure time. That's
Whoa.
super interesting.
That's so interesting because, of course, Rahu is technology, right? Like,
yes. Oh,
Rahu.
check this out. MASH premiered. The film of MASH premiered. That's very Shatabishaka, wartime
Really?
Energy 100
Whoa.
healers.
Whoa, that is so cool.
Mhm.
I love looking back historically to see how the transits were, thematically affecting the entire world, because it's so cool to see the themes line up right now. I mean, and then the cycle continues, right? 18 years later, another 18 years, and I think that's where we are now.
Yep, that is where we are now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So now we're going to have more AI. We're going to have more like space stuff going on.
Yes.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And these are the themes, as you know, Rahu is in Shatabishaka. Now, Shatabishaka is ruled by Varuna, the god of the ocean, of cosmic law, and of truths. And Varuna is not like cuddly. He carries a pasha, a noose, to pull you back into alignment. But, in Shatabishaka, Rahu here is like a shadowy kind of scientist. And we can get real obsessed with purification, of like scanning the psyche, of like healing through revelation. This is not a cozy kind of energy.
No. Yeah, no, it's cold and it's dark.
Yeah, it
Cold
is.
and dark.
And, people could get into kind of like spiritual hypochondria.
Ooh.
Right?
Right. Well, and we should definitely talk about how that is impacted by Saturn being in Pisces and how
Absolutely.
they're pretty close in the sky, right? And so
Yes.
it's like, that is, I don't know if we're ready to go there yet, but
Sure. Let's go there. But actually I want to talk about like this idea of debugging the psyche, and like people Googling like Kundalini heart palpitations, or like, am I awakening or am I going mad? Because this is the vibe of Rahu in Shatabishaka. And actually, I was just conducting a panchakarma, and this person that I was working with, had a ancestral curse thrown at them.
oh,
And so then, of course, we did a curse removing ceremony, as one does.
as one does.
And then at the end of the curse removing ceremony, I went back inside to administer this person's final treatments, and there was a tick attached to the right side of my heart. I had to extract it. And then I had to take antibiotics for the first time in 16 years. So, yeah, that's Rahu and Shatabishaka. Just like any medicine.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it's okay. I hope you didn't get that weird bullseye rash thing that happens.
Well, I took the antibiotics. So
yeah.
there it is. And so, also Saturn is direct in Pisces.
Yep.
So this is like, Pisces is the dream energy. It's intuition. It's the spiritual. It's fantasy. It's imagination. And then Saturn there is moving direct. So Saturn is about boundary and about consequences, right? Mm-hmm. So
this is where we, ask, like, is the healing actually working? This is like where the mystic meets the engineer or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like, are you going to stick with it even though you don't want to?
Yeah, exactly. Is it like Saturn going direct in Pisces is like you cannot meditate away your taxes.
Right. Right. You have to put some kind of structure or routine around your spiritual practice so that you can actually get it done instead of just pushing it out further and further away because we're in this boundaryless space.
Yes. Yes, yeah. Exactly. So it's like, it's like, there's that line in that song that we listened to for a minute that was like, sometimes you just got to turn off the incense and deal or something like that.
That's funny. You know what song came to me with this, I think it's the Chemical Brothers, so I'm kind of throwing it back right now.
Oh, Chemical Brothers. That's so appropriate for Rahu in Shatabishaka.
That, and also the last time Saturn was in like Aquarius, then Pisces, right? 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Ish. I think the Chemical Brothers were like the late 90s, right?
I think so.
That one song, I think it's them, where it's like, tell me if you want to get down on your knees. It's that song. It's like no, you have to keep doing your spiritual practice. You have to also get through the like realities of your life as a householder, and
if you're householding. But even if you're not householding, you've got to like, this is where the metal meets the road, the rubber meets
rubber, but metal too, because Saturn.
Yes, I know, the metal, where the metal hits the rubber or
where
something.
the gears connect.
This is where the gears connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And Mercury is also direct now, which should be a relief. We should be experiencing less technical glitches.
Yeah.
In Vishaka Nakshatra, the star sign of the triumphal arch, tech should start to work again. I've just had a lot of like tech glitches, credit card glitches, all sorts of fun things out in the interweb happening.
Same. Ugh. Yeah, I had my visa for our trip to India rejected twice. During that 4-week period, I was like, okay, I'll just wait until Mercury.
Did you get it through now?
I did it yesterday, so we'll see. We shall see.
You should have gotten a pretty immediate, like.
It was pretty quick last time. It was like 3 days later or 2 days later. I'm gonna keep looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then.
Well, just to keep things interesting, it's like we know that these things are coming, but we can mess around. Fuck around and find out with these energies. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to do something completely new. Online tech world. Even if it's not completely new, it can still get junky, right? Yeah, during Mercury retrograde, no big deal. At least I didn't buy a computer.
Yeah, good job. So fashion.
This is that weird, I think it's like couture, right? Where there's like really hard lines and there's sheen. How do I describe it? It's kind of like metallic looking clothing, but that's really, really structured. And there's headpieces, right?
Headpieces. Why are there headpieces?
There's headpieces because of the influence of Rahu. We have to keep the energy up high, right? Right. So we have to have a little bit of like, the energy's moving up, right? Like, or like up and out because we've got this pranavayu.
I think it's
or blinders, or like those
blinders,
sunglasses.
like the hood. I think it's lab coat.
Oh yeah,
couture. Like it's like, like styled lab coat.
Yeah. Like I'm thinking styled, but like that futuristic.
Yeah.
Like everything's kind of shiny.
Yeah, shiny, but like lab coat.
Yeah, I'm into that.
I like that. It's like I do shadow work, but I also sterilize everything.
Where's my hand sanitizer?
Yes, where's my hand sanitizer? 100 healers.
Yeah. Or it's just a spacesuit because, we're going to space.
Because Rahu Shatabishaka is going to space?
Yeah, to find some kind of like, there's a bacteria that then cures every illness in the world or something. Like there's going to be a little bacteria on one of those interstellar objects flying through our solar system. They're going to figure out how to land on one of those things or to like extract things from those rocks flying through space or whatever they are.
And that tick, it was so Rahu Nimitta, right?
So Rahu, yeah.
Because Rahu, one of the omens of Rahu is bugs.
Black bugs.
Black bugs.
Yeah. And like not nice ones, obviously.
Not nice ones at all. No, what about movies? We don't watch movies. This is the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Selection of movies is like, it's really hard.
I couldn't think of like a certain movie, but I thought of like a story. This is more kind of, this is sort of both Saturn and Rahu themed. It's like the partner of a person. Okay, it's like the man from, the 1600s. They're going on a merchant ship. And they're like, okay, lady, wife, I am leaving you. I'll be back. Maybe, right? It's like, I'm going on a journey. I'm leaving to go discover. I'm going out to follow my dreams or to make money or whatever the intention is, right? But it's like going out on the oceans and possibly never returning. But maybe after 4 years, after Saturn goes all the way through and like back and forth in Pisces in 2028 or 1628, like they'll come back. And then, so it's like that story of someone going away and like promising something, but not.
And Pisces, Saturn and Pisces, clarity. And it's like building a boat to go across the ocean of Pisces.
Yeah, the boundaryless ocean.
Right? It's creating boundaries in the boundaryless ocean. Life of Pi would be a good...
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because it's so psychedelic too, kind of like, right? There's like
and that island with all those like critters that are like lemurs that live on this crazy self-eating island. Yeah, it's very Rahu.
Very Rahu. Yeah.
So I'll tell a quick myth. Once upon a time, long, long ago, and far, far away, and simultaneously right here and now, in the age before the Great Flood, a tiny fish swam into the hands of Manu, the first human, primordial human, and the fish said, "Protect me and I'll protect you." And so Manu was very disciplined and obedient to Dharma, Saturn-coded, and placed the fish in a jar, but the fish grows and he moves it into a pond. And it grows bigger and he moves it into a river, and it grows bigger and he moves it into a lake. And it grows huge and he moves it into the ocean. And then the fish revealed himself as Vishnu, the preserver, the one who holds the worlds. And he said to Manu, a huge flood is coming. Build a boat, take the seeds of life, hold steady, and I will guide you. And then the cosmic waters rose. This is Pisces, dissolution and moksha. And everything was dissolving into the primordial ocean. And Manu tied his boat to the horn of Matsya. Apparently this great Vishnu fish was a narwhal. And Vishnu pulled humanity toward the next cycle of existence through chaos and through dissolution and into renewal. So guiding the boat through the Piscean waters, like Saturn guides the soul, slowly, methodologically, and with absolute necessity. So this is the myth of the flood, which is one of the oldest myths in the Indo-Eurasian world. We find this archetype, into Noah and into many, many different cycles. And it's that Piscean wisdom of the world dissolving and building structure and preserving the sacred, and discipline surviving the flood.
Beautiful. Yeah. I love also that like underlying theme of karma coming through, of course, with that Saturn code. The dissolution of the world coming into the new. Wow. That is so beautiful. I love that. Cross-cultural flood stories are so freaking awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. All right. Well, we'll be back soon with more Vedic astrology, myth, and fun. And follow along with us as we take our trip to India on Yatra, on sacred pilgrimage. That'll be in January. We'll be all over the interwebs with that, I'm sure, because it's not a sacred pilgrimage unless you're on Instagram these days, of course.
Absolutely. Pics or it didn't happen.
Very Rahu Shatabishaka. And also, the other thing is, oh yeah, we're going to Spain in June.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can come to Spain with us. That'll be fun. Early bird registration for that is January 1st.
Yeah, it's coming right up.
And Emily and I will be co-leading a Spain retreat, right?
It is so beautiful there. Yes. That's happening. Oh, it's happening.
Oh, that's happening.
Going.
And we're going, and then maybe we'll go see more Chiba afterwards, and maybe the Black Madonna. We don't know.
We are absolutely going to do something.
We are absolutely going to do something. Yes,
more
we are.
shall be revealed. You have to follow along.
Om Namah Shivaya. Shrimatre Namaha.
Happy full moon.
Happy full moon in Rohini, the moon's favorite of the star signs, of the sister wives.
Much, much love. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.